All right, so this is the only thing gotten from the MLB Draft League game. As you know, you saw, and I've probably maybe mentioned at this point, there's not a lot. There's really nothing to pick up. There's no programs. It's literally an event where you just walk up and you sit down, and that's it. There was like a food truck there. Of course, they're not gonna have the standard, souvenir cups like if they were actually in Trenton. But yeah, it's just a Rider University owned food truck was literally the only thing there. And of course, that's just kind of like generic, food. Is it just me or is this just not focusing on the ball finally? But anyway, funny thing, they made several announcements throughout the game that if you get a ball, please return it to the first base dugout or bullpen or whatever wherever they're telling them to return it to. And all the whole time is a few kids running around, as you might expect. However, um, this was actually, I didn't think I was gonna get this ball, but for some reason I remember the exact batter that hit this. This was the first batter in the top of the eighth that hit it right over our heads and landed behind us. And I assumed, oh, one of the kids was gonna get it. Apparently not. Reason why I didn't return this is because we actually picked this up after the game had been called due to lightning and thunder and all that. Just there's an empty soccer field right behind where we were sitting. You can come down, and then the ball's just sitting in the middle of the field. So it's like the game's over. What's the point of returning it? So now I have it. And like I said, it's lucky that for some reason my brain remembered the exact time that this was hit, because it's not like something that I wouldn't think that I would need to remember at the time. As you can see, there's nothing really special, just generic minor league baseball, which I actually have one. Ironically enough, the only other ball that I have that just says minor league baseball is from Trenton, like 2 years ago. So that's kind of ironic. But yeah, Rawlings, minor league baseball, Pat O'Connor, minor league logo. You can see dirt and stuff. They really use it up in collegiate leagues. Lots of dirt and stuff. And yeah. Um, where do I have? I'm trying to think where I have my scorecard here. I have it. Oh, it might still be in the bag. But yeah, this is the first time that I use this red bag in quite a while. I actually used it once in 2020 just because Skyland Stadium didn't really care. But everywhere else is like no bags. And I guess I probably could have brought it to Skylands this year, but I didn't, just because at that point I had been used to it. Anyway, who first batter, top of the eighth? Zach Fascia and I have to star that because that's what I normally do whenever I get a ball, because I haven't gotten one since 20. Actually, I did get one last year, which was another kind of weird rogue thing. That's kind of the only way that I get balls anymore, because it's not like I, fight kids for it. I don't actually try to get balls. Whenever I get them now, it's just, hey, a ball sitting here and I'm the only one around, might as well. So I'm going to star that. That was a terrible star. That's a little better. So yeah, Zach Fascia, first batter for the Frederick Keys, top of the eighth. He's the one that hit that ball. And yeah, so interesting stuff. So anyway, that is it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.